Baseball players might look tough, but they can be just as emotional as the next guy, especially when you have 50,000 people standing and cheering your accomplishments. It's moments like this when you really want to give something back to the fans. And I got to tell you, I was lucky enough to do just that on a night they held in my honor.
I am a very honored person and very grateful person. You have made this day complete. You have made it better than I could have ever written a script for. I thank you so much. My family thanks you. And I'm going to try like hell to play good for you tonight. Thank you.
And on Johnny Bench night, Johnny Bench delivered on that promise.
There it is. He's to left. Cruz going back. And it's gone. Oh, my. A home run for Bench on his night. Look at John. Number 389. And this crowd capacity is going crazy.
It's nice to go out in a blaze of glory. But emotions in baseball run the gamut. Consider the heart-rending story of pitcher Dave Dravecky. Diagnosed with cancer of the throwing arm, Dravecky missed nearly all of 1988. Then 1 year later, he made a triumphant return at Candlestick Park.
While I was standing on the mound, it's too difficult to express in words what I actually felt inside. It was just something that was so overwhelming, and I was so thankful for that opportunity, and at the same time, so excited about once again having another opportunity to play Major League Baseball.
It is the most memorable thing that's ever happened to me in my career, to be able to sit in center field teary-eyed watching Dave Dravecky come back and pitch when everybody in the country thought that maybe he wouldn't pitch again.
But he did. And in fact, Dravecky had a victorious and emotional return to the mound. Then, in his next start, the unforgettable sight of his arm breaking as he pitched. The cancer had returned, and Dave Dravecky's career was over.
When I went to the ground, it was not a thought of frustration or a thought where, you know, why all of a sudden now when things are going so well. I didn't think of that at all. What was amazing was it was almost an excitement of wondering what God was going to do next in my life.
Dravecky's faith gave him the strength to make his abbreviated comeback and to serve as an inspiration to us all. Brotherly love was the theme when TWIB traveled to Cuba to meet Jose Palmero, the older brother of then Texas first baseman Rafael Palmero. We brought a message from Rafael to his brother. They had not seen each other in 20 years. And we brought video of Jose back to Rafael.
I'm just overwhelmed, man. I can't, you know, this is like a dream for me. See my brother playing catch with my t-shirt on, my team hat, right in front of my house where I was first 5-6 years.
8 months later, we arranged for the brothers to be reunited at LaGuardia Airport in New York City.
When I saw him for the first time and, he gave me a hug, it was like I was back to 5 years old and here's my brother, giving me a hug back at home. And that's what I felt like. It was an incredible feeling.
But Pete Rose is the man who, in the 20 years TWIB has been on the air, has given us the most emotional highs and lows. With every passing hit, we watch Pete record another milestone.
And there it is, number 3,000. And what could have suited the occasion better than for Pete to have Tony Perez, former teammate and close friend, right there by his side.
Well, I feel a lot better when I move on up in the list. One more hit and I move a notch up. 8 more hits, I move a notch up. But there's a lot of great players up there.
And there it was, a new National League career hit record. Certainly one of the biggest hit records to ever come out of Philadelphia. And the man he replaced on the charts, Stan Musial, was there to spend a little chatter and offer congratulations to the man of the hour.
Hello, Mr. Rose?
Yes, sir.
Mr. President's on. Go ahead, please.
Hello? Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Rose. 1 moment, please.
Hello?
1 moment, sir.
Maybe the operators went on strike. Good thing there ain't a missile on the way.
Mr. Rose, 1 moment, please.
Okay.
I waited 19 years. I can wait another minute or so.
Who's speaking, please?
Pete Rose.
One moment, sir.
Larry, I'll give you my home number.
Hello,
Hello.
Pete Rose.
Yes, sir.
This is Ronald Reagan.
How you doing?
Well, I don't know.
Pete didn't have to wait nearly as long to break the all-time base hit record, held by Ty Cobb since 1928. And he did it at home.
If you have a lump in your throat, you're only human. Everybody on their feet here in Cincinnati and a worldwide television audience watching these moments tonight here at Riverfront Stadium. 2-1 pitch from Shaw in the left center. There it is. Rose has eclipsed Cobb. That's number 4,192.
What you really saw in the course of 8 minutes, I believe, was 3 generations of Pete Roses. 1, me getting the hit. 2, me thinking about my father. And 3, my son Pete coming out to congratulate me and then embracing me.
This is one of the all-time great moments.
Unfortunately, the man who gave baseball so much allegedly bet on the hand that fed him and was part of the game no more.
The banishment for life of Pete Rose from baseball is the sad end of a sorry episode. One of the game's greatest players has engaged in a variety of acts which have stained the game, and he must now live with the consequences of those acts.